Welcome everyone. I'm Lottie Starshot, your local magical girl with just a slight gotcha addiction. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today we're gonna play Salvus Aries, which is a new indie otome. This is the demo. I have been following the Twitter for a while, so I'm very excited for that. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump in. Oh, and let me know if the sound is too loud or anything. It's fine on my headphones because I had to turn it down a bit, so just let me know. It might be too loud, honestly. Alright, let's see. And that's the MC, she's so pretty. I really love the art for this game. It's just something about it that really stands out to me. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, what? I had the extra tea. We're gonna go ahead and start. It was the day of my execution. The footsteps down the hallway came closer, towards my cell. I had already been given my final meal, so this could only mean one thing. That time has come already. Oh, hello! Welcome! Thank you for stopping by. Is your name Wasteland? I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. If not, please correct me. I am not that smart. I only know gotchas and ikemen on the brain. But thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy your time. Public executions were rare. Though the gruesome affairs had once entertained the masses in the past, no longer were they welcome. Dang, we're gonna be publicly executed? Yes, it is. Okay, I thought so. Okay, my brain is smart and wrinkly. Or so I thought. Perhaps I was a special exception. Since I was a woman that was particularly lonesome, especially despicable. So what did we do to be executed publicly? Well, about to. At least, that is what I've led everyone to believe, unintentionally or otherwise. I had been the target of much hatred even before I laid claim to the ruthless deeds that had left this town torn apart. To be fair, they saw me as the culprit, and all of this was deserved. I can't say my hands were entirely clean either. Alright, so some incident happened. Even if I did not turn myself in, though, the result mayhaps would have been the same. At least this way I could... Miss Lottie. The guard greeted me grimly. One of the few people that still treated me respectfully. My one friend here. I thought he would pretend to not know me, but he was the one to ask what I wished for my last meal. We had often bantered with each other in town, or what this town was before.
It's the perfect day for a beheading, don't you think?
Ooh, we got a voice. That's nice. Okay. Hold on. Your voice. Can we play the voices individually? Is that my cat? Oh my gosh, hold on, my cat's trying to get into my closet. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. He likes getting into my closet for some reason. I don't blame him, but he makes really loud scratching noises, so I had to open it for him. Oh, there is the settings. Alright, so I do want to read the main character's voice, so I'll put her all the way down for now. Return. Miss? I hope the trash they would throw at me wouldn't smell too bad.
Miss Ina, it's time to go.
His countenance was supposed to be smooth, but pity and resignation were etched in the way his eyebrows furrowed and mouth sagged. He was young, only 17. Why did they give such a task to someone so young? Disgust, hatred, happiness. For those who did like me, their eyebrows did not crease, as if expecting this very outcome. The few who did not despise me hated the path I walked on. And those who did were full of glee. The ones that were still alive, anyway. What did we do to be publicly executed and have so many people be very, divided about us? I've seen those eyes countless times in the past year, as they warn me to keep my head down and keep quiet. Countless warnings I did not heed. Just look straight ahead, miss. You're a little too young for this, aren't you?
You're not much older.
What do you mean? I got a whole 4 years on you. I'm an adult. While I tried to lighten the mood, despite the very morbid end that was awaiting me, the crowd's whispers turned into jeers. Oh, okay. Filthy bitch? Jesus Christ. Thanks, sir. I'm really telling how you feel about me. You've brought nothing but doom to this town. I was pelted by what smelled like rotten food. Despite the urge to heave, I maintained my continence to remain the calmest it could ever be. I wanted to keep my dignity to the end, whatever was left of it. God, I hope someone comes and says that we were innocent the whole time, and I just want to see these people's reactions to that. There wasn't much food to throw, since we had cut the supply routes. Ouch. So they threw rocks instead. Oh, that's much better, isn't it?
Hey, one scratch gets on us and you'll be in the jail next.
Next, huh? I smiled, and I could see him wince.
Sorry.
Oh wait, no, you don't have to be sorry. You're so cute, even though you don't have a face. He whispered to me in a hush. It's alright. You're not wrong. You really defending a traitor like her?
I'm next to her, you idiot.
This was necessary, I told myself. It was what I signed up for. It was for the sake of the nation. It would eventually pay off, even if I would not be around to witness it. No matter how calm I tried to be, though, I could not control the lurching in my stomach. I knew this would come, but I was terrified to the core. Death was coming, yet I still could not fathom that I could be gone in just a short while. But, more than that, I longed for what I would be leaving behind. My family, my favorite bread, fresh from the bakery, crispy and fluffy, I could never taste it again. After everything, why is thinking about bread bringing me to tears? My last moments on earth, and my mouth is watering. Someone please save her, dear God. I asked for one last loaf for my final meal, but the flavor was not what it had always been. I tried to remember the taste I once cherished. But better than the bread was the people that I shared it with. Ah, so that's why my heart hurts so. The guard brought me to a sharp halt. I thought my execution would be done in the middle of the town. Despite the burnt, indistinct rubble, I knew exactly where this was. A cruel estate that was the source of all troubles. Of course, they met their demise. He made sure of it, and it was why I was here. His sins were greater than my own, but if he was the one that forged the path, I was the one who paved it. I laughed as I looked up at the burning sky. Someone thought this was the perfect place for me to die. Would my grave be here as well? Or would they even bother burying my body at all? I'm sorry. His voice was barely a whisper. I shook my head. There is nothing he could have done. Thank you for being with me at the end. At least my death wouldn't be a lonely one. Someone covered my head with a sack. A final mercy. I didn't have to look at the blade that would take my life. I hope Felix can have some bread tonight. I pray that it is warm. Are we really gonna be for real killed? I hope he will carry on our work and see our dream through.
Please don't miss me too much. And forgive me for doing this.
The blade swung. After that, it was as though I was trying to study a painting through a net. What a shame. Someone so young and bright. Dang, so you really did die. Okay. R.I.P. to us. Hope our funeral, if we have one, will be nice. Maybe a little personal one with their family and friends if they're still alive. More pity. Why did everyone pity me? I knew what I was getting into. My head hurt. Walk forward. I stepped forward, so I'm assuming this is the afterlife. It has to be, right? If I still had a body, I could not see it. I can only trust my footfalls would take me to a destination. Open the door. The light grew brighter.
Is there no way to reconsider?
You forget that this is more in your power than mine. I've done what I could.
I will not back down.
Ooh, this voice acting is really good. I'm used to listening to Japanese voice acting in my games, so sometimes hearing things in English is kind of a shock, but they're still pretty good. Arguing. Lots of arguing. I think it was about me. I wish someone would tell me what was going on. Keep walking. It's like someone is flipping pages of a book. My own life was but a chapter, like ink on a page long disintegrated. Faces along the way, like new characters. A hand reached out to me. Are you sure you wish to do this? There will be a price to pay. I cannot help you. But what did I agree to? This was just a memory, wasn't it? Still, I could barely remember anything. Take the hand. My heart hurts. It hurts.
It hurts! It hurts!
Oh yeah, I can't compete with that voice acting.
Make it stop, please!
I begged to any entity that will listen to me. My heart, no, my entire being, throbbed in pain for what felt like an eternity. Then, as sudden as it started, it was over. I was at peace. The loneliness never left me, but it was distant. The searing pain that tore my heart felt like a separate entity, as if it floated next to me. It was a dull ache that didn't consume me, but didn't leave me either. Was this what happened after death? Where am I going?
I'm sleepy.
It's a very bright room. Time was an endless stretch. All the voices that swirled in my head soon faded away. Sometimes, the same memories visited me again and again. Each time, they grew more distant. And then I finally fell into a dreamless state. I think I slept for a very long time. Wake up. There's some people waiting for you. Come on, follow me.
Who are you?
Come on, Sleeping Beauty. You can ask questions later. My eyes were still entirely blurry, but I regained enough control of my limbs to reach out to her. She took my hand. The warmth of her touch grounded me enough to walk forward and through another door. Alright, we got chapter 1 started. I like the design of everything. It's so pretty. This time, I could feel everything. Oh, very different from our last location. My feet were firmly planted on the ground. When I stretched out my hands, I could see them, every finger. I touched my neck to find it was still attached. Huh? A young woman guided me through a long hallway. She bade me to sit down. A few moments later, she handed me a drink. I believe this is coffee. I have mostly drank tea in my life, though. It is sweeter than I remember, and quite chilly, too. How long has it been since something has passed my lips? Just a few days ago, but it feels like it's been a lifetime. Actually, no, several lifetimes. My head was pounding, so I focused on the drink to steady myself. Where am I, anyway? I heard loud footsteps and a raucous group approach me. Sounds of bickering and a few exasperated sighs reached my ears. While I have been in crowds aplenty, this one felt overbearing more so than the last one I faced. And they pelted things at me. I haven't heard such noise in a century. Oh, pretty. Hello, sir. Yes, hello, hello. Hello, who are you? And where am I? What's happening?
Consider us your welcoming committee.
Oh, you're so pretty too. Honestly, the whole... Yes, everyone is so gorgeous in this damn game. The art style is just so pretty. Bro, like, I will take all of them, literally. All at once. Welcoming committee? For what?
Congratulations.
Oh, get out of here, sir.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Oh, thanks. I'm dead. Oh, Samara! Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. You literally just came in once we start meeting all of the hot guys. Hold on. Let me get a shout out real quick. Can you make sure I do this right? Samara. I should have a bot that does this automatically. Jesus Christ. It'll make things so much easier. Did I? There we go. I'm dead as hell. Holy crap. There we go. Yes, look. Everyone is just so freaking hot and gorgeous. We literally just met them. I hope your stream was great. You played Alice Madness Returns. Have no clue what that game is, but I hope you had fun. And welcome, Raiders. I'm your local magical girl, Lottie Starshot, with just a slight gacha addiction. We are playing the demo Salvus Aries. It is indie otome game, and I am so happy to play it because these characters are hot. Slight, yes, it is a slight every time. It is a slight. I just like playing a few gacha games and spending some money, not too much, honestly. So yeah, so we're dead. We got like beheaded, and now we're in the afterlife apparently. And now we have these guys here, and they're all delicious. They all look like potential VTubers. No, they honestly could be, to tell you the truth. Holy crap, that is kind of true. I could definitely see their designs as VTubers in the future. Oh dear lord. Yeah, so we're dead, so yee. We're all dead right now. Alright, so let's continue. Well, that was not very welcoming at all. I'm going rabid over them, and this isn't even all of them, to tell you the truth. I think there's still like 3 or 4 more. I'm dead? Why was that surprising? My head got chopped off. All my memories after that were particularly fuzzy, but I recalled that much. Girl, but I'm just used as well. Yeah, they have more. I think for like stretch goals of the Kickstarter, they're gonna add some of the other guys to be romanceable. So if you guys want those guys, check the little stretch goals. Hold on, I definitely have, there we go, all the socials for the game if you guys want to follow or support it or play the demo yourself. My head got chopped off. All my memories after that were particularly fuzzy, but I recalled that much. I suppose these things take some time to get used to. I should be grateful that I was on my own 2 feet again. Those elf ears doing a little something to my... Alright, the game's a little loud? Alright, hold on. Options. Voice? Not voice. Here we go. Wait, oh, it's music. It's music. Hold on. There we go. Is this better? Return. Wait, I knew that. Alright, gotcha. Why are you so surprised then? Well, I suppose I didn't know what to expect afterwards. Death is a shocking thing, you know. Well, you have quite a while to get used to the whole idea. How long have we been dead, though? I have? How does one get used to being dead in a few days? Or it could have been longer. Ugh, this was a pain. I peered around them, hoping to see a door to heaven. Oh, we think we're getting into heaven? I don't think that's going to be happening. Hopefully, it was heaven. I know I did some bad things, but, they wouldn't put me in hell, right? Unless Satan was hot. Then no? So, Where are we going? The men all looked at each other. Which one of you will do the honors? Ugh, not me. There's another one. Hello, sir. Give me your name, please, and your hand in marriage. I am not good with these things. Oh, he's so delicious. Oh, just look at him. I am not qualified to. And there's another one. See, there's more of them, and they're all so pretty. Like, what the hell is this? This is so unfair to me. I cannot handle this. Are you not the boss, Kame? Kame pretended to not to hear this. How about we draw straws? They're all children. You cannot, one of you guys just can't tell me what's going on. If it's such a hassle to tell me where to go, then I'll just go find someone else to tell me. Where is the nice woman who gave me the coffee? Lilia? The bespectacled man named Kame snorted. She's the last person you'd want to ask. You get a summary that tells you nothing you need to know and get yourself into trouble. Well, even more trouble. What a perfect day to catch your stream. Yes, a perfect day to look at some pretty boys. Oh no, they're sending me to hell, aren't they? I gulped. Oh, I'm in trouble. I have to go down there? The last part came out in a whisper, despite my attempts to keep my voice steady. I looked at the floor, expecting it to swallow me whole. Luckily for you, you escaped that fate. Wait, so I was going to hell, but someone saved me? Oh, thank goodness. But there is a price and a punishment. His grin did not match his ominous tone. Oh? He doesn't seem very nice. Aries, you're frightening her. No, this one's my favorite right here. It's just the pretty boy look with the hair covering their eyes. It's just something about it. He kind of looks, what's the word? Not cold, but listless. Like he doesn't really care about things kind of with his eyes. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. It's just his aura. There's something about him. It's like, sir, I love you. I want to protect you. I believe we should begin with introductions. Look at you, doing a better job than our leader. I am not your leader, Zafan. You're the highest rank. I feel more like a father trying to rein in his troublesome brats. Oh, okay. I like their dynamic so far. I like the bickering. Thanks, Pops. Never knew what it's like to have a dad. Anyways.
I am Kame Aster. It is a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh, that voice, dear lord. Finally? He held his hand out for a handshake. This is the proper human formality, correct? I want to pull Kate's horse. I want to pull them too, from behind. Human? I don't think she we didn't notice that they're not really human. I don't think she noticed like the ears and the horns yet, at least. Well, I usually curtsy. I quickly took it and mimicked his gesture, although it felt quite awkward as it was a gesture I witnessed mostly among knights. She's from an earlier time period, remember? Ah, yes. Huh?
Name's Zafan. Up top.
Up top? Oh my god, okay. He's definitely an energetic type of person. I think he might be these two, honestly, these two. Really, he just said up top. We came from like a medieval type of place and we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. He raised a hand and I waved back at him. Oh, he wanted a little high five, but we didn't understand. Don't mess with her already. You just said. Sorry. He interrupted and gave me a smooth wink. He's too cute. Was trying to give you a high five. Didn't mean to confuse you. He ruffled my hair and stood back to pass the baton to the next man.
I am Valafar.
Oh, that was smooth like butter. He bowed politely and I returned the gesture with a curtsy.
Aries.
Okay, he's a very curt person. He made no such movements and only nodded at me. He's definitely gonna be like the cold type person who doesn't want people to get close to him. That's what it feels like. Ouch. Cold reception. You feeling shy? Hush. Nice to meet you too.
I am Sair, an angel.
Oh no, wait! His voice is so soft. Jesus Christ, sir, you're so precious. I love you so much. Oh my god. Yes, he's our precious angel. We love this man. We must protect him at all costs. As if to prove it, he floated into the air for a few moments. What a show off. Wow, a real angel? Don't tell me you're believing him so easily. Did he lie? Is it not really an angel? I ignored him. Do you have wings and feathers? On my knees praying to him? For real, every night I'll be on my knees praying to this man. He hesitated for a moment before answering. Only on special occasions. They can get in the way. Wow, I want to see. Please show me, please show me, please show me. I don't have money on me, but please show me. Perhaps some other time. Reapers are cool, and we have powers too. Okay, as I thought, angels and reapers, and we're here for a reason that we do not know yet. His tone felt rather petulant. Wait a minute. The human comment from before stuck out. Are you all reapers? Is it so shocking? You just believe that man is an angel. We're already biased to the angel. Seer smiled at me serenely. Yes, well, I mean... I did not have a good answer, so I decided to ignore those statements altogether. So, if you're reapers, are you the ones that brought me to the other side? Correct. Although you have been on the other side for quite a while now. Do you not remember? She's a mood for real. For real, like, I mean, of course I believe in Angel, but sometimes the other guys you just gotta ignore and continue on. I don't. Was it Lilia who got me? I just came through this door. She got you from purgatory, but she doesn't do any reaping herself. You can say she's a bit of a complicated case. Oh? A story for another time. Come on, Yisu, stay on topic. Do you not remember your stay in purgatory? Apparently we do not. I hope it was a wonderful stay though. I was in purgatory? I did not recall this. Or wait, did I? All those voices, the people I saw on my way here. I thought I was hallucinating. Have you recalled? I'm afraid it's mostly a blur. I remember some voices, seeing some people pass by. I remember sitting on a bench, under a tree, long paths. And I think I talked to people, sometimes.
Nothing more specific?
No, I'm sorry. For some reason, he seemed agitated. I felt bad about having to disappoint him. What's gotten into you, Seer? You're usually the picture of serenity. How about we move to the lounge? He indicated with a jerk of his head at the curious onlookers. Currently, only overtime workers are at the office, so we have this place to ourselves. I just kind of love the thought of like a Reaper just sitting here, and then there's a vending machine in the background. It feels kind of off-putting a bit. What a strange area. I walked up to this giant box holding little round objects. It just feels so interesting just to see it. And plus, we're like from a medieval time, so we don't know technology. So we're just like, what the hell is that? What is this? A vending machine. That's where your coffee came from. You put money in here and you select with these buttons, and it'll give you your drink. He demonstrated by getting himself a coffee, just like mine. You see? Why does it look like your eyes are going to fall out of your head? We're not used to technology, sir. Come on, you know this already. Sorcery? Of course, it's magic. It boggled my mind. How could a box take payment? How could it return an object? Perhaps you can think on it another time. I hope she thinks about this vending machine at another moment because I just want her to think about it again. It's just hilarious. Yeah. We were talking about your time in Purge. What do you remember? Well, the last thing I remember was getting my head chopped off. Oh, that's not a good memory. Aureus, what is... Sorry, you asked. She is cute. I just love her design. There's just something about it that looks so pretty. I remember it really hurt at the time, but it feels like that was so long ago. How long have I been dead for? Well, we must check the records. I'd say 300 years? Oh, that is a lot of time have passed. That long? The guys flinched at my sudden increase in volume. Sorry, no wonder it feels many lifetimes away. I really feel like I've aged. So that means everyone that we've known, everyone who saw us before our execution is 100% dead at this point. Despite your lost memory? I nodded. Yes, I know only bits and pieces, but I feel something weighing down my heart. Maybe another time, over time, I can remember why I feel this way.
It is peculiar that you remember your human life, yet not your time in the afterlife. Usually it is in reverse.
Hold on. The game music is still system? Voice. Turn it down a bit. Are all the voices up? Making sure. Okay, now we'll go back. The height differences. Oh wait, I just realized that that's actually really cute. You can really tell the difference. Sapphon is the shortest of them all. Honestly, I would expect it to be Seer who would be. But I kind of like that. It's, what's it? Expectations? I forgot the word. I'm not good with that. Hold on. Subvert. It's subverted expectations. That's what I was trying to say. Usually, it is in the reverse. You're just a weird one. Thanks, Aureus. Thank you for that. Thanks, I guess? Now, that simply livens things up all the more. I suppose it is up to me to explain why you're here, and what you must do, and where you shall go. You have served most of your sentence in purgatory. However, you are to work indefinitely as a Reaper until some conditions are satisfied. Okay, I get it. So basically what we did when we were alive, we had to go to purgatory and face some consequences, I guess, staying there forever. So if you said 300 years has passed since we died, so I'm assuming we stayed in purgatory for 300 years, but we can barely remember it. What are those conditions? I cannot say. And why not? Curiosity killed the cat. That doesn't help me at all. How am I supposed to make this work out if I don't know the conditions myself? And satisfaction brought it back. Aureus rolled his eyes and turned away. You're the one who started it. I laughed to myself. It was banter that I often used to have with my best friend. Of course, Aureus did not seem to be as willing a partner. Wait, my best friend Felix! If 300 years has passed, then that meant he was gone too. No matter what he did, he was my closest friend. He was my other half. But there were more pressing matters at hand, so I would have to wallow in my sorrow later. I cannot tell you the conditions because I do not know. You're to serve your sentence until the powers above have decided otherwise. So I guess like God? or gods with the S at the end? I thought you guys are the powers above. We're the powers below, except Seer, who is technically from above, but he doesn't have much weight either.
'Tis true. The powers above are much higher than I am.
So, if we're below this, is hell? No, you're spared from that, remember? Keep up. I need like a manual.
Coffee.
I need like a manual to explain everything that's going on, because 100% if I was in this situation, any explanation they gave me would have flown right over my head like 5 minutes later. I would be continuously saying, can you repeat that? Could you say it again? Could you slow down? Explain it to me like I'm 5. Our brain blue screening. It is. I just could not remember all this information they're telling me. I can barely remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. Balfour nodded saggedly. What exactly is my sentence for? Have I been that bad? The men all exchanged mired expressions with each other. Yes, you took the fall for an evil man and helped him along the way. Ooh, so that's what we did. I cannot deny that, although he has done some bad things. I did not find him evil in the slightest. Oh, are we being a bit biased? This does not seem to be the time to contest that. Only thing remember is how big their boobas are. How big their boobas and arms are. And the results were catastrophic, almost world-ending. A calamity beyond all disasters. Yes, thank you, we get the message. Hold on. I thought things would get better if I... Oh, no. Miss, frankly speaking, everything went to shit. So we died for nothing, apparently. Okay, that's nice. We took a fall for some guy, and it didn't even work out. You sacrificed yourself for the crimes of that man. In turn, he ravaged the world. Oops. My bad, I guess. Didn't think that would happen? What? That was the last thing I could have ever expected to hear. Damn, and it seemed like we had so much faith in that man, too. Angered by your death, he decided to wage war across the country, as well as the neighboring lands. I mean, he does realize why we died, right? We took the fall for his crimes, so I don't know why he's angry at it. What? What did you expect? He was a wrathful man. You witnessed that before your death as well, correct? So we had bad judgment and character, apparently, if we really trusted this man. It was justified. We wanted to change the country. Well, you changed it all right. Oh, that gotta hurt. I meant for the better, not for the worst. What happened? You enabled a terrible man. Even before your misguided matrodome, you encouraged him in his sins. Ooh, okay, yeah. I think we meant well, maybe, but for the wrong person, It seemed like we wanted to do well for our country, but it was with the wrong person. Alright, understand. This is because I was his partner, right? The powers above decided that enablement of a sinner is also a sin. Oh shit, okay, so you guys heard that right? Do not enable evil people or you'll also go to hell or purgatory. Leon, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, we're all Ikemen likers here. Hopefully, because that's all the content I can bring you. Especially in the case of your final act. Hundreds and thousands of lives were forfeit. Oh damn, we really thought we were trying to help. Yours truly had to be involved too. Zafan pointed at himself with a grim expression. We can come back to that later. Oh, I really hope they actually go more into the past of our friend. Well, I guess quotation marks around friend, since he's a really horrible person and what he really did. I really want to figure that out. Valfair cut him off before he could begin his tale. Deflated, Zaphon pointed but did not protest. All because of what he did? No, that's not entirely true. Oh? You're right, I did enable him. Instead of telling to rein himself in, I encouraged him. But I thought he knew best, so I never disagreed with him. I just aided him in the pursuit of our goals. It seems like we were pretty idealistic. We really thought he knew what he was doing. I thought if I limited myself to a certain extent, my hands wouldn't be dirtied, but if he was the one to administer the poison, then I was the one that brewed it. And if I could give my life for him to continue on his path, our path, then it would be all okay. I had gladly done so in the end. I rubbed my neck where the axe had fallen. I should have seen it all coming. If it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one punished. Oh? There are others who suffered greatly. It doesn't make me feel better at all. That just makes it worse. I'm not some cruel person, or I hope I'm not. At least you aren't going to hell, so long as you fulfill your work. And what if I don't want to? I mean, then we're going to hell, apparently.
Hell is not a fun place. Do you want a taste of it?
No. No. I'll gladly do the work that you have for me. I do not want to go to hell, please. I am so sensitive. That's where that bastard went, your disgusting friend. His eyes narrowed, and for a moment, I could see the flames of hell in his pupils. No, that's okay. So, Felix ended up there. All we did was for nothing. His choices, after my passing, were ultimately his own, but wasn't my fault? Sorta? We enabled him, basically, from what they said. I was the catalyst, wasn't I? Maybe I should go down there after all. As if he could read my thoughts, Cain gently put a hand on my shoulder. Aries? He rebuked the sharp man while giving my shoulder a comforting squeeze. He didn't apologize, making Cain sigh, but he didn't press the matter. Just know that your sentencing is beyond our power. Apologies if you feel wronged, but this is how it is in the afterlife. I wish there was a way I could appeal it. I mean, I've already been in purgatory, right? Correct, although you didn't have too much to purge, so you've been sleeping for most of your duration there. Huh? What do you mean? Well, thanks to you and your friend-turned-tyrant king, there was a lot in everyone's agendas. So, you slipped our radar. What's a radar? Think of it as something that escapes everyone's notice for now. Man, they really left you sleeping too long. So, I was forgotten? Our apologies. There was an awkward moment of silence. I definitely could tell there were things they weren't telling me. But, in truth, I needed time to process all this. I nodded along as though I understood all that they told me, but I felt that had yet to sink in. You should get some rest. It was as if he had read my mind. Yes, while you had quite the slumber, I believe you do need some time to think. We set up a cool room just for you. You knew I'd be coming? We are your welcoming committee, after all. Of course we had to do some preparation. And Lilia helped. She said our taste sucks. Oh, well, I'll be sure to thank her. They said she's lazy and troublesome, but the girl's been nice to me so far. I hope we get to meet her. Like, oh, she has the actual design. Although this coffee is cold, the warmth it gave my heart was something I felt nostalgic for. I held onto it tightly as we exited the office and made for the place that would be my new home. I was terrified out of my mind. Oh yeah, we don't know what a car is. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. We were inside a strange contraption. Think of it as a mini carriage. He had said, yet there are no horses, and it moved of its own accord. Sorcery. And to make it worse, it moved too quickly. Would you like to hold my hand? Yes, please, please, please. Even though I'm not scared, but let me hold your hand, sir. Sir sat on my right, and Zafan to my left. I was sandwiched between them, squished like a child hiding inside a cupboard. Looks like So Destroy came seats otherwise. I'm so sorry, sir, it's not my fault. Aries was seated in the front, staring out the window. Kame, who was driving this bizarre vehicle, huffed a languid sigh as he spun the wheel.
I would prefer that not happen, if you don't mind.
Or else I may switch cars with one of the others. I'm so sorry, just look at his face. He's thinking about this poor car. I'm not gonna destroy it, I promise. I don't think I have the strength to destroy a seat, right? Maybe leave some indents with my nails, but I think that's really it. Certainly you wouldn't dare take mine. You should have gone with Valfair then, or brought your own. I hadn't realized I had a depth growth on the leather seats. My nails had been digging in, and my knuckles had gone white. I held the angel's hand, and while I was still in fear for my life, non-life, he was positively delighted.
You can hold my hand too.
Bro, shut up and get out of here. But yes, I will hold your hand. I took him up on that offer. My strength was divided between holding each hand. Please do not be so anxious. You're a Reaper now. Can't die again that easily. Doesn't mean she can be reckless. Well, yeah, but she doesn't have to be a nervous wreck either. Try looking out the window. I'm sure this will be all new to you. This place is called Stasis. It's got a lot to do, thanks to everything we borrow from the human world. Alright, so they have like their own little mini city like in the human world. Okay, so we're definitely going to be seeing lots of new things, at least in our characters' eyes. I braved a glance outside. It was bizarre. So I'm assuming like tall buildings, lots of shops and cars and trucks and technology basically. Gone were the structures I had grown up with, or the rubble it had become. Instead were looming buildings, bright lights. Cool, isn't it? The purgatory humans helped us design this place. Angels came down here to frolic, so a lot of time is always put into construction. Up where we come from, there is little in entertainment, though they make the best alcohol. I had so many questions. The purgatory humans? Purgatory is a place where humans purge their sins before they go to heaven. So, am I going to heaven?
You are special, Case.
As always.
You stirred up so much trouble they didn't know what to do with you.
Oh, I don't think that's good though. That's why they left you in there for so long. Anyways, rather than just wandering around in Purge, the ones with skills can just serve their sentences here. Oh, I am definitely being stuck in Purgatory because I don't think I have any skills that Reapers would like, unless they need someone to like work at like a grocery store or a department store. I still have some cashier skills maybe to share. Now and then, you get humans that work here before going to heaven. Or even come down from heaven now and then. So, I didn't have any skills? That's not the case, but rather you were assessed to be a danger. What? Who am I dangerous to? Yourself and millions of people. Point taken, but I'm not that reckless. Aries scoffed. And I'm here now, aren't I? Under strict supervision, our heads are on the line. Really? So don't toe out of line. But she has matured from her stay in purgatory, but we don't really remember that stay there. You may have forgotten your memories, but do you truly feel like the same person? My soul felt heavier. Things were still foggy, and I barely had time to think here. I think I have changed. I just need to figure out how. Hopefully it's for the better. Oi, ease up, will you? Never seen you be this much of a dick. Don't listen to him. He was in charge of making sure you get here safe and sound. Bullshit. You all just wouldn't stop talking about her. How come you all know about me? I appreciate the help, but is there a reason you're looking out for me? Let's just say a series of events have led us to being responsible for you.
So if you mess up, we all die.
I will try my best not to mess up, but I cannot make any promises.
Zafon, please. It would be a worthy death.
Huh? No. I don't want anyone dying for me. Besides, aren't we already dead? Yet, you died for another so easily. Anyway, while humans and things that normally hurt humans can't fatally harm us, other powers can. Keep that in mind. Alright. At last, we were free from the nightmarish ride. I was sitting in my brand new room. Although the structures I've seen so far have been unfamiliar, this was close to my old quarters and Felix's home. Was this on purpose? They told me to stay out of the kitchen for now, and just to ask them if I needed any help, since there would be machinery I did not yet know to operate. I was given this watch thing to contact them, but how could that possibly work? Sorcery? I love how her answer to everything, she doesn't understand it's sorcery. It kind of makes me think of the Frozen movie, the first one, when Elsa accidentally showed her powers in front of people, and the little short guy was like magic and looked very disgusted. Just as I started tapping on the surface, something appeared on the screen, and the watch began to make noises. After several moments of deliberation, I tapped it. Hey, how are you settling in? Huh? I threw the Inferno device and a shadow replaced the sound of his voice. I shouldn't have done that, I think. Sorcery. The next day, I hope they don't scold us for tossing the watch. They should have known that would have been a response from us. Here, I'll teach you how to use it. Alright, hold on. Let me get a real quick soda break, because we do not drink water in this channel. It's all soda and juice. Jesus Christ, I drank that wrong. I think we went down the wrong pipe. I think I'm good. While the device was sturdy, the screen itself needed some repairs. The men were shocked at my strength, though Lilia praised me until came shoot her out. And so, Zafan was here with a case of tools. Probably should have taught you in the first place. It would mean less work on our hands. After I tossed the Inferno device away from me as far as I could, it thunked against the wall and fell to the floor with a spectacular shatter. Foul cretin! I climbed up onto the counter and looked for some sort of weapon. Luckily, I found a broom to brandish at the cursed item. Not that I knew anything about exorcism. Perhaps I should have joined a convent after all. It's hilarious how that little watch phone basically just scared the crap out of us. We really thought it was a ghost. Before I had any more time to regret my course in life, hurried footsteps echoed outside of my door. Are you okay? Right? The poor thing was just trying to live its life and we shatter it so easily. Safin was huffing after opening the door and the group of guys piled in. Beside him was Belfair, who was sleepily rubbing his eyes. Aries was in tow, and Seer peered inside curiously. While Kane wasn't very visible, I could still see him rubbing his temple. I am so sorry, guys. You gave me a device. I don't know what it is. You could have knocked. We thought something had happened. Oh, to have a group of Ikemen rush to your room, right? I wish there was like a hotel and you just press the button and like a wake-up call is just full of Ikemen just rushing to your room. I would pay literally thousands just to live like that. The angel furrowed his beautiful face as he came up to me, still crouched on the counter. Are you hurt? He put a hand on my head and his eyes did a once-over of me. What happened? A voice started coming out of my watch and I thought it was possessed. It was terrifying. We really did. Oh, our poor soul. They keep on giving us technology. They literally told us, do not touch the kitchen, but then they give us this watch of technology we don't know how to work. Like, how is that possible? How does that work out? Paper Bits, thank you for subscribing for 4 months. Thank you for the gotcha money. Going to my gotcha addiction. Amazon drones, but it's just for flying Ikemen to your doorstep at lightning speed. Wait, someone could do that. Someone invest into that really quick. Thanks. That was my voice. I didn't mean it as an insult, I promise. It was just surprising. Eh?
Is my voice that scary?
It's not the voice, it's just the device. He whispered to Aries, who nodded, much to Zafan's dismay. We should have explained how it worked to you. You must have been frightened. I tried to slide off my seat, but Valfair stops me. We should check for any broken glass. Although you are a Reaper now, injuries will still hurt you since you are new to this life. It will take time for your powers and resistance to develop.
Paper cuts will never stop stinging, no matter how many years pass.
It sounds like Kame still deals with paper cuts and they hurt him a lot, apparently. And I understand that sentiment. Paper cuts are the worst. He spoke bitterly and glared at the floor as though there was a sheet of paper lurking threatening to slice him. How unfortunate. While Valfair picked up the watch, Zafan and Aurea studied the floor for any debris. They confiscated my broom and then began the lecture. We did not think your first reaction would be to throw the item. Okay, you're a bit late with the little, what's the word? The alert, you're a bit late with the alert, but thank you. I said I was sorry. I told you I thought the watch was possessed. We have to remember there was no technology from her time. Oh, hey, Coffee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the SS Aries. We look cute fighting villains and make bad financial decisions. I hope you enjoy your stay. He gave Aureus a pointed look. However, the next time you come across a suspicious item, it may not be wise to toss it. There could be an enhancement designed to hurt you. Really? Like what? I thought I'd be safe as a Reaper, at least. You be mistaken. Remember, there are other powers out there that can harm you. I nodded. There are rogue Reapers out there, bad spirits from the human world, and actual demons that so far have escaped our grasp. The longer one lives, the more powerful they grow. So there are many out there who can hurt you. But how come they go rogue? Pursuit of power or a different life? I could see why. We all stared at him, Zephon being suspicious. Not that I have any plans to go rogue, geez. Then you should watch your words, especially where we are. Are there any bad angels? Seer shook his head.
Angels cannot have ill intent, so it is not possible for them to stray.
Oh, that is interesting. I wonder if they're gonna challenge that later on. Furthermore, all actions angels do are recorded automatically and sent to a record keeper. How can they not have any ill intent? It's just how it is. Reapers are built a certain way. Angels are built a certain way. Reapers are unattached. Their end goals are to become humans, be promoted to higher work, and possibly become angels. Although I've rarely heard it actually happen. Because of this, it is rare to see Reapers in relationships, even have more than a couple of friends at most. Oh, I'm gonna rock these guys' world. It's rare to see Reapers in a relationship. These poor guys don't know they're in an otome game. A group like ours is an anomaly. They of course can have casual relations if they choose so, but most find no need to tie themselves down to this life. Angels get to deal with the nice parts of life. All we see is death. So you can imagine why they want a promotion. Or to settle down as a human once they fulfill certain conditions. Of course, that is not appealing to everyone. And you do have those that have come into this life after once being human, whether it is by choice, an exceptional event, I assure you, or those that work off their karmic debt. It's a lot to take in. Seer pet me fondly on the head. I love him so much, y'all. Seer is number one. No one can take this man away from me. Aries bristled. You're quite friendly to her. Why? Are you jealous? It's fine to be jealous. Yeah, you're not that nice to us or at all. Could it be... I didn't think he had it in him. Seer gave him a look. He certainly can be heartless for an angel. Even you, Valfar? Stop teasing him. I'm sure it's just because I'm new. I defended him more for my sake than his, if I were to be honest. Alright, we'll back off. For now. We need to get to business as it is. Let me teach you the basics of using this. Try not to throw it again. Sorry, I thought a demon was in there. You're afraid of demons? Well, who isn't? Aries pointed at himself, and then to Kame. Do you not notice that we have demon-like qualities? Oh, did we never notice? I thought it was kind of obvious, or maybe we were too flabbergasted by our situation to notice, really. Are you demons? I thought you guys are Reapers. Not mutually exclusive concepts. There are good demons and bad ones. Take some perceptions of the Grim Reaper across different places. Those that can perceive the supernatural have some foundation for our appearances. Of course, we don't know if they truly see us, or if we just look like the scary pictures they conjure of us. I see. They've always been terrifying in the paintings I've seen. Scary things aside, let's get to work. After many hours of patience from Zephon, with Valfair and even Lilia occasionally dropping by to help, I think I have finally understood this device. While it is a watch, they say it's like a smartphone that is capable of doing many other things I need for my Reaper work. Please tell me I can get games on the watch, please. One gacha game, anything. I still cannot say that I have grasped everything, but I believe I could work this. Alright, test time. Never mind. Wait, I don't think I'm ready. Go ahead and send a text to someone. Oh, we can send text. Okay. So I guess our first choice. I'm gonna send something to Seer. I think either Seer or Zafan I run a romance is between these two. But I think Seer is a cutie and I like him so far, so we might send him a text first. Oh wait, I like this feature. Oh, that's really cute. And their little chibi selves. Okay. And we can see them a bit better. Nice. Okay, so we send the text. Ah, okay. Lottie, how wonderful it is to receive a message from you. Click to send it. Oh, okay, so it's his still coming up. And looks like there's emojis. Can we use emojis? My, you're learning quite quickly. You really think so? Yes, I am quite proud. Oh, okay. That's so cute. I know I can make you prouder. I'm unstoppable. You flattered me, Seer. I think I've got a long way to go. I want to see what it looks like when you send an emoji. Oh, it's a little chibi version of us. That's interesting. Okay, great. Now call someone. Do I get to call someone? Huh? We're moving too fast. Bruh, if they have the call voice, I think I'm gonna be deceased. Can I call Seer? Well, since I called Seer, let me call Zafan. No, I texted Seer, so let me call Zafan and see what happens. Even though he's right there.
You're calling me too?
Oh no, it's voiced. Don't let the whole thing be voiced. Please spare me. Because I know you'll pick up, even though he's literally right beside us. Oh thank God, oh thank God. It wasn't fully voiced. I would have been completely dead if it was fully voiced. Glad you picked me for your test. Alright. You'll go easy on me, please. You'll go easy on me, right? We'll see about that. But wouldn't it be fun talking to someone you can't see? But it's fun talking to you. Is that so? Well, that makes me happy to hear. Can't argue with that. Oh, you are right. We die for real? Yeah, I would be deceased. It's like when Instars added the call function and a random person calls you, and when it's your fave, you kind of just sit there and kind of just die on the inside because they're actually calling you. Or you're kind of dying on the inside because you want them to call you, but all the other characters are. For real, I got Rene to finally call me, and Rene talks about his brother the whole time. He basically like, tell my brother to stop calling me and leave me alone. It's annoying. I was like, damn it, Rene, that's what you call me for? I usually am. So, did I pass? You scored 100%. And now, you can graduate to the next level. Bro, some of their calls are so ridiculous. And I think Nagisa called me, and it was because he was lost, and he wanted Ibara to help him. There's more levels?
There's always more levels, my adorable pupil.
Bruh, is there... I wish there is an option to replay... Oh, I can? I can! There is an option.
There's always more levels, my adorable pupil.
You just scroll, and then you click again, you can hear it.
There's always more levels, my adorable pupil.
Alright, I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this. Last one, for real.
There's always more levels, my adorable pupil.
I'm a puddle of goo right now. Look at you, pass with flying colors. He ruffled my hair with a proud look in his eyes. Thanks, teacher. Of course, my star pupil. Alrighty. He clapped his hands together. How about we get some lunch? Then Val can give you a tour of the place. Since you'll be working with us closely, best get to know each of us better. If you want, of course. I do. I 100% do, please. Huh, glad you're taking this all well so far. Looking forward to working with you, Miss Lottie. Just Lottie. Just no wait, when has his tongue been peeking out like that? He needs to stop right now before I punch him and then kiss him afterwards. He shook my hand with a playful show of pomp and circumstance. Well, everyone like me? Right? I'm just now looking at his face and nah man, that's a sus expression. I don't trust it. Of course they will. I already do. Balfour smiling! Get out of here! This is unfair! Bruh, why can I just not be surrounded by Ikemen? Why is God punishing me? Please surround me with gorgeous men every single day. That is my one wish. Really, that's all I'm asking. I did not think you were the type to be a flirt, Zafan. Zafan yelped, completely taken unaware by a voice from behind. Perfect timing, Valfair. Where did you come from? The job this morning was a quick one. Come, let us start. Over here, you have the training hall. Oh, what's in there? A lot of training dummies. Typically, the goal is to take out as many of them as possible in a short amount of time. Or you have a target, and you have to take them out as quickly as possible without accidentally killing one of the innocents. Does our line of work involve a lot of combat? I think maybe the higher up people, probably, since we're new, they might give us easier missions. Depends. There's always the chance to encounter unfriendly spirits. His smile is too pure for this world. We must protect him too. I remember hearing of those before, but I didn't think it would be something I'd actually deal with. I have to fight ghosts? Yes? I looked at him in horror. Please say psych. You jest, surely. Madame, I assure you I do not. While his face was relatively smooth, I could definitely see him biting back a smile. Was my dilemma a source of amusement to him? How cruel. Interesting, he seemed kinda distant, but it looks like he's a bit of a jokester himself. My heart, for real, these guys are too precious. That is why you must learn to protect yourself from them. I know some combat. My best friend had taught me since we were younger.
Didn't do such a good job, did he?
Damn!
You're dead, aren't you?
Okay, Aries, hold on, sir. That is an attack coming at me. That's not my fault, honestly. That was my own decision. Only because you didn't know how to fight enough to run away, right? I mean, I don't think we had the power to run away from all those people. Aries, enough. You talk a lot for someone in second place. Holy shit. Valfair, no! My god, Valfair just killed this man. Jesus Christ. He was so quick with it too. Oh man, I wish that was voice. I really wish that was voice. That would have made it so much better. Holy shit, Aries. My god. Jesus Christ. Second place in what? You see, we keep a tally of the scores from the training hall. I am not in second place. I am merely tied with King. Loopholes, okay. Indeed, and since you are tied for first, neither of you are the winner. So, does that not naturally make you second place? Bruh, I'm gonna agree with Valfair. It's so funny messing with Aries. I agree with Valfair. Valfair? Valfar! Bruh, I've been saying it wrong. It's Valfar. It's far, not fair, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Pretend I've been saying his name right this whole time, please. Oh? Then let's see what you got. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Still beat you, Valfar, haven't I? So you have. But at least he's not in second place. Since you're so proficient, how about you show Miss Lottie here the ropes later? Please, just call me Lottie. Very well then. Me? Isn't the tour your job? Are you trying to skirt your duties off to me? For shame. I am not you, Aries. I am the tour guide. You can handle her training. For someone who made sure her arrival will be perfect, you enjoy pretending other... Aries glared with such intensity, even I had to look away. So, you did? None of your business. He briskly walked away. Aw, he's a bit butthurt, isn't he? Aries. Fine, later. He has fangs! They give him little fangies! Oh no! I love him even more. So Aries is definitely someone that's easy to tease, and I love that, and I hope we tease him more in the future. And then he went out of sight. Very well. But as to what I was saying before, you will meet ill spirits, yes, but it should not be too often. You're not to harm humans, but if you're on an assignment as a fixer, the occasion may arise. There are also the Rogue Reapers, or Rogues for short. You may need to protect yourself against them, or conduct arrests if required. Wow, I have a lot of responsibilities, don't I? I'm sweating so bad, right? I'm just sitting here in my chair, just slowly sliding down in the seat. I cannot handle this. And you should carry them out wonderfully. Look at Valfar, he's there for us. Barking intensifies. And I forgot to explain about the office. Post-reaping reports are filed here. Reports? Do we have to write them too? No. We have separate staff to review the actual reapings. Reapings are recorded automatically. Typically, the recordings are studied only if there is an anomaly. Recorded automatically? Yes, into our Hall of Memories. That sounds fancy.
Which is not a stop on your tour.
Aww. From out of nowhere, Cain popped in and regarded Valfar with a stern countenance.
Must each one of you interrupt me?
In return, he greeted Cain with a withering sigh. Pardon my rudeness, but yes, I believe this is a lesson for another time. Aw, now I'm more curious. He chuckled, his eyes crinkling with his laugh. Hold on to that curiosity. I assure you, you'll be going somewhere much better in a bit. Far more magical. The gate? Precisely. How about we take her to the human world? She should see what it is like in the present day. Goodness, do you mean right now? Why not?
Oh, are you going to the human world? I shall come along.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can always come along with me. You're always welcome. I was not informed that this would be part of the tour. He was rubbing his temple now, much like a school teacher who had lost control of his students. This music is kind of banger though. But it'll be fun anyway, right? I can't wait to see how much the human world has changed. Perhaps I could stand to wait longer. I was so not used to the sensation of riding what it was called, an elevator? My stomach churned as we seemed to descend for ages. What if I can't handle it? Are you excited to go into the human world? Perhaps he could sense I was rattled and spoke in soothing tones. Seer, do you not have any work to attend to? No angelic business of any sort? You must not have a lot of work to come along with us. Aries had seen us all going to the elevator in the hallway and tagged along without being asked.
I wonder. Perhaps this is part of my business.
I love Seer. He's a bit sassy. And you're joining us too.
Because, like it or not, you're my business too.
Oh, that's a sexy voice, Jesus Christ. Aries rolled his eyes, but said nothing else after that. He has a little bit of sass for a pretty angel boy. It's just a little bit there. It's just the statements he says, and I can't wait to see more. There's only one thing on this floor, this gate here. Arf, arf, yes, we all be barking. It was a short walk from the elevator. While the rest of the building was styled differently, H showed in this hallway. How come this place is rather dilapidated? That's the word, dilapidated. Strange, is it not? We live in the city of stasis. Our weather changes, and we have day and night cycles. Yet, it is all artificial. I suppose it is to give a semblance of routine. Change? So consider this hallway the sole representation of change. While time does not pass here, centuries have passed beyond this door. The 6 of us gathered in front of the gate. Centuries have passed? Yes. However, we can access any point of time in the past. We do so regularly. Why is that? There are more humans than reapers. Therefore, there are many more dead souls than reapers. Meaning, you are understaffed? Precisely. Different reapers are assigned to different points of time and geographical locations. We're mostly caught up, but there are stragglers. Occasionally, there is some trouble that occurs that is outside the records of history that we must correct. Okay. That kind of makes sense why they kind of ignored her for so many years. They're understaffed, so she kind of just went under the radar. Would it not be better to go in order to collect souls? You would think so, but the powers above say otherwise. We would be centuries behind in our own development, unfortunately. Humans have their follies, but what benefits them also benefits us. We can study patterns in technology, society, and all else, and apply it to our city of stasis. Or learn where we must revise, interfere in history, and to do so, that falls to fixers like Zafon and Seer. That was a lot of information, and I had a lot of questions. Are their souls not waiting for a long time? Yes and no. The second we go to retrieve them, it is right after their death. Even if they have been waiting until now, our retrieval changes the time they've actually waited for eventually. I see. It seems lonely, waiting for centuries. But then, I suppose they haven't waited in the end. Exactly. The problem is that sometimes before we get to them, they can become troublesome spirits. If wayward, they may cause mayhem, or worse, turn evil. It's a broken system. And we have our naysayers, of course. Aries hung to the back, as Afan and Seer each held my hand as Kame approached the gate. Best to show you this part in practice. Remember these 2 things. Do not harm any of the humans, and do not interfere in their affairs. Oh, so we're definitely gonna break both of these, or one of these. Most likely the do not interfere in their affairs part. I can feel it. I nodded like a good student. Forgive me for taking over, Valthar. It is quite all right. It was not as though I had prepared for this part of the lesson in advance. While he smiled, his tone indicated that he was quite put out. Anyway, he held up a pocket watch with the blue cover. Novu City by the Rose View Shopping Center, present day. The door opened and the entryway glowed white. Follow me. Yes, sir. I was speaking to Lottie. Rude. Without sparing a second glance, Kane stepped forward. Would you like to go next? I looked at the doorway that swallowed Kane. Your voice is relaxing. It's so relaxing I may doze off, but good luck with the rest of the street. Thank you! I will have fun with all these Ikemen. Although it wasn't entirely different from the doors I passed through in my dream, there was a nervous pit inside of my stomach. It's nothing to be afraid of. Here, I'll show you. Surprisingly, Aries spoke up, and in a moment, he was gone as well. Aw, see, he does care. He would have your hide if he heard that. Shall I take my leave next? Let's all go together. The men nodded at me, and with my hands still clasped in between theirs, we walked forward. A cold breeze tickled my face, and my clothes rustled. I feared the sensation would be unpleasant, but it was no different than stepping outside. Ooh, we're in present day. So I'm assuming no one can see us because we kind of look like a cosplay group right now. Here we are. My escorts let go of my hand and gestured towards the sky. What do you think? This place was not unlike stasis. Strange buildings were all around, although they seemed more plain than the ones I've seen back home. Not that I've been in the human world for so long. In fact, it was strange to think of myself as different from the humans. It is unfamiliar. Then I do believe it is time to familiarize yourself. Shopping? How about we get some bubble tea? We're going on a date? Is this a date? I hope they consider this as a date, because I sure as hell do. I can sense your true motives in coming along. Everyone just wanted to have fun. They continued to rattle off suggestions as we went around. The people around us were nothing like the ones I lived amongst. Their clothes were far less substance, but also far more colorful. Everything was so cool, it was a little overwhelming. There are so many shops with things I've never seen before, and scents from all directions. As the others continued ahead, I found myself hanging back to take in the scenery. Hey miss, you like adventure? I'm assuming our outfits don't look too crazy compared to what we see now, at least so the humans don't expect anything sus? Huh? Have I the offer for you? It won't take too long, and you can get a free trip out of it. Shady, oh yeah, I don't trust that. He held out a leaflet of paper with some pictures on it. Oh, it did look pretty. Well, I suppose that's nice. Isn't it? Come this way. No, do not follow a stranger. Do not follow a stranger. They weren't even paying attention. We really followed a stranger? So, you see, Lottie, I think you will quite like this bubble waffles. Oh, Lottie?
Hey, where did she go?
Was no one keeping an eye on me?
What do you mean, where did she go?
No! At least one of you guys should have had your eyes on me. I really feel like they all walked in front of me and just kept on bickering along with each other while I stayed behind and looked around. Is it in the chapter 1? It is! Alright, I think I'm actually going to end it here. Save. Return. So I'm quite liking it so far. So yeah, since it's only chapter 1, it's more of like a prologue, and it seems like Chapter 2 is more of a prologue to us getting used to being dead and being a Reaper. So hopefully in Chapter 2 we will have our first Reaper job. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And hopefully the guys will save us because we are an idiot and followed some stranger. But I kind of understand it. We don't really know much about the human world now. So if you guys do want to follow the development of the game, they do have a Twitter. There's the itch.io link also where you can play the demo yourself and review it. And there is the Kickstarter if you want to donate some money to the game. I believe they do have 100% funded, but there might be stretch goals, so please check it out yourself. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Honestly, had a lot of fun. And I will see you all later. Bye!